What's up, everybody? Welcome to Ramble for Radio. I am your host, Gen T. Twitter and Instagram at Gen T523, but nobody cares. It's all about YouTube, Gen T TV. Hey, guess what? It's June 1st. It's Pride time! If you don't like gay stuff, then you might want to turn this episode off. Yo, June, we're about to have lots of fun. If you gay, even more fun. Or if you're gay like me, business as usual. But if you're in the closet, June is your opportunity to come on out. If you want. You don't have to stay in there. Dive in the pool. That's right. Step out of the closet and dive in the pool. Only if you want to. It's not cool when you just come out the closet because you were forced to. That's not fun. Let's get soaking wet. It's Pride Month. Pride. A bunch of people gonna do gay stuff. A bunch of people gonna do gay stuff. If you're straight, that's okay. But gay people are gonna do lots of gay stuff. The month of June. If you're straight and you don't like gay stuff, you better run and hide. And here comes the gays. They're gonna do gay stuff all month of June. They're gonna do gay stuff all month long. June. Pride. June. Pride. Gay. If you're straight, that's okay. If you're gay, that's okay. We can party together. It's alright. Be gay, straight, whatever you want. Nobody cares. Have some fun. Yeah. It's Pride. Be happy. Celebrate. All right. Let's get out of the Pride night. A little too much pride. I have to recover from the intro. That was a little too gay for me. Holy smokes. Wow, friends, what is happening? It's that time. I'm super excited for Pride because something about Pride really motivates people to come out of the closet, have lots of fun, do gay stuff, whatever. It's cool. The only thing I don't like, though, is, corporations take it a little too far. They be making all these, they want our gay dollars, and they be making rainbow-colored coffees and T-shirts and cookies and all kinds of riffraff. And it's like, come on, man. What happened all the other months of the year? We were spending our gay dollars then. You don't need to go over the top with this nonsense. It's just bad. It's just tacky. Because it's like, hey, the month of June, we really love your gay dollars. And then after June's over, fuck y'all. July 1st, all of them companies are like, yup, we hate gay marriage. Get rid of the gays. So just a real quick story from Gay Town, USA. That is where I reside. It's kind of weird sometimes because people will make assumptions whether you're gay or straight, but it's really weird when they make assumptions about me or who my type is or if it's their wife or, all just kind of weird stuff, right? And I'm just like, I'm just a regular ass person. Yes, do I have an attraction to women? Sure, not your woman, other women. Come on, man. I have respect. This is crazy. Also, or people will try and set me up with other masculine gay ladies like myself, and I'm like, dog, that's just, we the same person, man. If we wear the same clothes, we shop in the same clothing department, I don't want to date that person. You understand? Like, come on, this is weird. This would be like if I matched you up with another man. You don't like men. So why would you match me up with a mannish lady? You see what I'm saying? Like it's just awkward, man. It's really awkward. For the most part, I go about my business. I try to be the best representative of the gay community I can be, but somehow, still, it's never enough. I'm not standing on my soapbox screaming about Palestine, all cops are bastards, just the whole whatever the lesbians are mad about or what gay people are mad about. And I'm like, yo, I don't like what's happening either, but also do yourself a favor. If you love Palestine so much, go down there and see what happens. Tell them you're gay. They're going to beat your ass. I don't want people to get bombed on, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if the shoe was on the other foot, they would stomp your ass out. So I don't understand or relate to the queers for Palestine. I don't understand that because them people don't fuck with you. They would, the moment they have the ability to do so, they will stomp you out. They'll throw you off a building. They got a problem with who you love. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, this is kind of crazy. I don't want to see people get bombed on or get hurt. You know what I'm saying? I just want people to have a good time. And I know that's not possible all the time. But, if we could just get back to the regular gay stuff, like, who's going to hook up with who, or, who's moving in, you know what I'm saying? Who going to get married, or who's going to have multiple partners, or who's going to cheat on who? Can we get back to the regular programming? That would be great. I'm old school. There's always been war. There's always been conflict. There's always going to be, and it will continue to be so. So I don't understand when ladies is like, I'm going to not have sexy time until Palestine is free. It's like, oh my God, yo, it's Pride. Can we have fun? Can we put down our shield for the month and just have a good time, please? You can go back to your soapbox at the end of, July 1st. You can go right back to it. But I just think for Pride Month, we should be out having fun in the sun, diving in the pool, just enjoying our lives and celebrating the fact that there was a time where you couldn't be gay. You know what I'm saying? Like it was against the law. They would throw your ass in jail. Some places still to this day, if you're caught being gay, they will, they'll hurt you. They'll throw you off a building. They'll stone you to death. They'll chop off your arms, your limbs, whatever. They'll hang you from the little village square. These things are serious. So it's like we have the freedoms and the opportunities to express that we love who we love, and nobody's going to take that away. And I think we can show the world that, hey, here in America, you can love who you want to love. You know what I'm saying? So maybe let's take some time off from the beating of the political drums and all of the riffraff, and let's have some fun. I'm just like, yo, I'm like legitimately trying to go on dates with women, and I look at their profiles, and it's just like, all cops are bastards, Palestine, blah blah blah. Trans, we love trans. It's exhausting. I'm like, how do you have the energy to keep up with this shit? I mean, it's crazy. Let's see. Yep, here, look. Please be willing and listen to speak on any issue. This is the first thing I have opened up Bumble to a beautiful surgical nurse here who is quite attractive, family oriented, speak Espanol, and be willing to listen and speak on any issue. Oh my God. Ugh. I don't want an issue, man. I just want to freaking be, man. What is this? Let's see. Somebody likes me. Here, let's find out. Oh, yes. Dreaded. This is the worst problem I have is I can't tell you how many African ladies is in my DMs, specifically from Ghana. What's going on down there? You gotta be kidding me. What am I supposed to do with somebody who lives 9,624 miles away? What am I supposed to do? And I told y'all, just like I told my brother, I said, you're going to have to bring your child from Ghana here because I'm not going there. And he goes, it's beautiful. Ghana is like San Diego, but Africa. I'm like, no, it's not. No, it's not. San Diego is San Diego, and there's a reason why people move there and retire and don't give a fuck about nothing else, man. So you mean to tell me that there's two San Diegos, but this one's in Africa? No, sir. And I said, do I have to get shots? And he goes, yeah. And I'm like, I'm out. I don't want to have to go nowhere where I got to get a goddamn shot. Because the bugs that bite you will fucking kill you. That's crazy, man. I don't know. So this young lady, God bless her little heart, I cannot. No. I cannot. No, I'm sorry. It's just the saddest thing, but I have to block every single person from Ghana, Nigeria, Lagos. What's the other little place over there? Let me see. Where's I have to get a map. Where is the map? I have to block everybody from the second largest continent in the world. These are where most of my messages come from. Okay, if you live in the Republic of Congo, if you live in Cameroon, if you live in Gabon, if you live in Angola, Namibia, Botswana, South Africa, Zimbabwe, Zambia, Mozambique, Tanzania, Uganda, Rwanda, Kenya, Ethiopia, Sudan, Nigeria, Ghana, Togo, Burkina Faso, Cote d'Ivoire, Liberia, Guinea, Sierra Leone, Senegal. Mali, Mauritania, Western Sahara, Morocco, Algeria, Mali, Niger, Libya, Chad, Egypt, Sudan, Djibouti, I have to, Somalia. I have to block you. Oh, no, we forgot. Yemen. If you from Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Iraq, Iran, Amman, Jordan, Israel, Palestine, Tripoli, Aleppo, Mosul, if you are from Turkey, Istanbul, Cyprus, I cannot. Kuwait, Tehran, unless you over here, Afghanistan, Pakistan. Whoa, that's too far. Now we into India. We love our Indian people. Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, all the stands. Look, I'm sorry. Unless you over here in America, it's not going to happen. Now, check this out. If you from Ireland, Belfast, Dublin, Cork, Wexford, Wicklow, Killiney, Limerick, Galway, Derry, Dundalk, Swords, Niven, Bray, Wicklow. If you're from Edinburgh, Glasgow, Dumfries, Scotland, Carlisle, Bradford, Bolton, Manchester, Liverpool, Sheffield, Doncaster, Stoke-on-Trent, Wrexham, Derby, Birmingham, Wales, France, London. If you from Europe, where if it snows in your country, I'm getting on a plane. I don't got to get no shot to see you, okay? And plus, can I just say for the record, man, European ladies, Spanish ladies, Norwegian ladies, Italian ladies, y'all are way more friendlier than American ladies. I don't know what that's all about. y'all American ladies is just like, man, you're so busy trying to free Palestine, you can't even go on a date. I mean, what happened the other day? Let me read what this other girl said. I just want to read how ridiculous this is. I messaged a lady and we're talking, okay? And it's like day 2 or something, and I give her my phone number. She don't have to give me hers. I'm just saying, if you want to hang out, text me. Like, I don't want to keep going back and forth on this dating app. Like, this is crazy. This is ridiculous. And, she all texting, telling me, oh, I'm from this area, which is close to me. She want to meet up. She don't got time, but maybe later she'll have time. And she's like asking me where I'm from, what's going on, what's my schedule, and we're linking up our schedules. So I give her my phone number because I'm thinking this is okay. She's comfortable asking my schedule, where I live, where do I hang out, when she want to meet, my schedule busy, blah 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 blah. What about yours? Your schedule busy? She want to hang out during the week? I never met no lady who want to hang out during the week. They all want to hang out on the weekend. And I was like, cool, okay. She seems interested, and she's like, oh, I'm busy on the weekend. Cool, whatever. Let's hang out during the week. Let's go get drinks. Whatever. I don't drink. I'll buy you drinks. Cool. Okay. I give her my number. This has all happened in 48 hours. I give her my number. And she goes, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm deeply offended that you gave me your phone number. I don't give out my number this early. And I was like, oh, yeah. What the fuck? I'm like, girl, it's been 48 hours of us exchanging several messages. Here's my number. When you're ready to hang out, just text me. You don't have to give me yours. I'm offended that you gave me your number. It's early. It's early for me. I don't give out my number that early. I'm like, oh, I was like, sorry. Because other ladies in the past, same around time, I give them my number, and then he just texts me when they're comfortable. I'm like, you can text me when you're comfortable. You don't have to give me your number. It's cool. You can text me from some other person's phone. I don't care. And if it doesn't work out, you just block me, right? I don't understand. So she's just like, I don't give out my number too quickly, but I'd love to meet. Okay. I was just like, okay, girl, I'm sorry you got offended or something. I was just like, I'm not good at dating apps, so I just give my number so you can just text me on there so I don't have to keep fucking opening this stupid app and waiting for a response. Like, you just text me when you're ready. So I texted, hey, I live 15 fucking minutes away from you. Whenever you want to meet up, fucking text me. No response. I'm just like, what the fuck? I don't understand. I don't understand. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Now we're offending. We're so sensitive we can't give out numbers here anymore. I'm like, if it doesn't work out, just block me. It's cool. I totally get it. Like, first of all, I didn't even think she would even text me back. So, or message me back on the app, So I was like, okay, cool. And then she just kept texting on there. So I was like, cool, she's into me. I'm into her. Let's meet up. Nope. I am offended that you gave me your phone number after 48 hours. I'm like, oh my fucking God. What happened? If we were at the gay club, I would have given you my number at the end of the fucking night. Would you be offended then? I would have asked for a number at the end of the night. I would have given her my number at the end of the night, right? What happened? When did this become a weird thing now? I'm just like, oh, I think I'm getting too old for this shit. Apparently, if you give a lady your phone number, she's offended. I was like, okay. I was like, sorry I offended you. I guess text me or DM me on this stupid dating app whenever you want to hang out. And that's been 3 weeks. So we'll go ahead and chuck her in the bin. Jesus fucking Christ. I don't understand. Her profile said short-term fun. So I'm like, all right, she wants to hook up. Cool, let's go meet. I don't necessarily want to hook up, but I was like, hey, if I go meet with this lady, like maybe I can convince her to not hook up and we can actually have like go out on dates and shit and like be normal, you know? This doesn't have to be like some kind of like drive-through situation. But apparently it does. And I was like, okay, well, if it's gonna be that, then here's my number. And now it's like, whoa. I don't do that. It's like, you put it in your profile. Jesus Christ. Did you not like make your profile? I don't understand. Don't say you want to hook up and then you tell me you're down to hook up and you live 15 minutes away from me and you're offended that I gave you my phone number. I'm like, oh shit. The game has evolved, and it's evolved in not a fun way. It's fucking weird. And you know, when it's like two ladies, it's a whole jump through hoops thing, and nobody knows how to make the first move, so there's no move made at all. Where it's like when it's two dudes, they was banging in the bathroom before they didn't even exchange numbers. They don't even know each other's names. They just seen each other, made eye contact, start banging in the bathroom, and then if they happen to see each other again at the club, then maybe they'll exchange numbers or at least tell each other the name. I'm telling you, it's fucked up out there. It's really fucked up. I don't know. I don't really know what to do. And then now I got some Italian lady messaging me, which I did say Italy is fair game. I don't have to get shots to go to Italy. Oh my God, what is happening? Damn, it's just, you know, when I hear young people are like, oh, it's a struggle to be gay. I'm like, no, it's not. No, it's not. You don't know struggle. You don't know what it's like to have people threaten your life, threaten to gay bash you, call you all kinds of names, spit at you, try to fucking fight you. This generation will never know. This generation of gays will never know what it's like to feel unsafe walking down the street holding someone's hand. They'll never know what that's like. Holy shit, man. You know? It's somewhat so normalized now. You know, I guess there's still gay haters out there, which I hear about from time to time, and I'm like, damn, your life must suck that you care about what gay people is doing. That's kind of weird. Unless you gay yourself, I would probably advise to stay out of gay people business, unless they trying to fuck you, then that's different. But otherwise, just be cool, bruh. Just be cool. I've always said, and I have been proven 9 times out of 10, the biggest gay hater is usually a gay person, a closeted gay person, which is incredibly shocking. I don't know if y'all remember, but there was a documentary a couple years ago on Netflix about, I think, praying the gay away or something, or all these kids were sent to some kind of like gay conversion camp. And then it turned out the dude was on the news because he had to shut that gay camp down because it was illegal. And then he was back in the news again because he had a boyfriend. So, I mean, it's just preposterous, a lot of this drama is because people aren't allowed to be their authentic selves, whether you're gay or you're straight or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I think if, obviously, as long as you're not a kid toucher or a rapist, it's cool, bruh. Do your thing. I had one homie, he wanted them furry people or something, when he wasn't at work, or if he had a day off on a weekend or something, he'd be at a convention dressed up as a furry. And I'm like, damn, this is dark. But chicks was into that. He was into that. Chicks was into that. So he found his people. So I'm just like, man, it ain't for me, but do your thing, of course. But man, right now, I think the hardest thing right now in the gay community is the whole, just the soapbox situation, the virtue signaling, and then the course of, if you don't like trans people, then you're transphobic, or it's not that you hate trans people, but if you don't want to date a trans person, then you're considered transphobic, or what I've heard or what I've been told, that I'm a TERF, a trans exclusionary radical feminist. I'm like, I don't care what trans people do. I don't care. I'm just not trying to date you. I'm sorry. That's just not my thing. I'm old school. I know trans, they exist. I almost thought I was one of them. I was going to do the whole situation. I was going to cut the boobies off. I was going to do the whole shebang. I was going to take tests. I was going to do the whole thing. And then I started doing some research and I went, hold on. Hold the fuck on. Wait a minute. You can still do all this shit and it still not work out? And I was like, fuck that. We're good here. If you can't guarantee me that after all the steroids I take and cut my boobies off and chop my vagina off, and that I'm still not a man. You understand that? Ain't that crazy? Ain't that some shit? I could spend $60,000 on some gender reaffirming surgery and still it's not enough. So after all that, I went, you know what? Hey, we're good here. This is some bullshit. Now, there are some people out there, holy smokes, like Buck Angel. Man, that guy who used to be a lady, you can't tell. You can't tell. So I'm like, damn, you the OG, you the real one for sure. And then my homie, she who is now a he, you could not tell. Even before she changed to be a he, like her body type was already so masculine anyway. People couldn't tell before she even had surgery. So I'm like, well, damn. And even now, like every now and then, or even today, I had a child tell their mother, Mommy, what was that? Is that a guy or a girl? What was that? I had some just annoying Jamaican lady who kept like looking me up and down, was like, I beg your pardon, sir. Excuse me. Are you a man or a woman? Like, I have my name tag on. It fucking says Jen on it. Kept looking. Oh, are you a man or a woman? I was like, I'm a woman. She was like, okay. I kept looking. And I was like, yeah, what does your digestive problems have to do with my fucking gender right now? I'm sorry, what? You're the one who's got acid reflux, bitch, not me. Not me. But she concerned like, what's going on here? Are you a man or a woman? I wanted to tell her, no woman, no cry. Excuse me there. Are you a man or a woman? I am looking at you. I cannot tell. I have acid reflux, but first, I need to know, man. Are you a man or a woman? God damn! Hey, excuse me. I'm a North Jamaican lady. I cannot tell. Are you a man or a woman? Ma'am, excuse me? My name tag says Jen on it. I know, but are you a man or a woman? I'm like, what? What? No woman, no man. What does that have to do with your acid reflux, ma'am? I just need to know. Are you a man or a woman? Okay, yeah, take care. I just couldn't believe it. I was just like, I'm sorry. What does, if I'm a man or a woman, have to do with anything right now? It's just weird behavior, you know? Typical old Jamaican people. Old Jamaican people. Some of them are just some of the most homophobic, racist people. I can't. My dad the other day, he goes, I was working and I saw the man with the thing on his head. And I was like, Jesus Christ, Dad. Indian, Sikh. Please, they have names. Be kind. He goes, I don't know. They wear the thing on their head. And I was like, oh my God. Man, where the hell did you come from? I'm sorry. You used to be a nice man. What is this racist shit you're saying? It's crazy. That old Jamaican lady, I always try to avoid her like the plague because it's always something. It's always a situation. So last week it was if I was a man or a woman. I should have said neither. Here's your acid reflux pills. Get the fuck out. Oh, man. Anyhow, just the trials and tribulations of being a gay lady. And not just any kind of gay lady, a masculine gay lady. This is hard. This shit's fucking hard. Because when you are a feminine gay lady, people don't think twice. Because right away, they just like, they just assume you're straight. And they won't bother you. But me, I'm the one that's in the front line getting ready to get gay bashed. Because somebody's got a problem with me. So I try to be extra kind. I try to be a shining example. Like, hey, well, I'm just regular gay. Don't mind me, please. Don't draw attention to me, please. And then people just expect me to like know how to do some shit. And I'm like, I mean, I do, but damn, that's not because I'm gay. I like cars. I've always liked cars. Come on, man. It just, it's just all of these weird little stereotypes and things, just like, obviously because I am a masculine gay, like, I'm supposed to just put up with this shit, and just suck it up, buttercup, and keep moving on, but every now and then I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, like, excuse me, a friend of mine who's, gonna be moving, we did a little celebration for him, and as he moved away, and, I have forgiven him, but I certainly thought because a situation popped up at his event, and he and another friend got into it. They were about to get into. They were about to physically fight each other, because my friend who was leaving let it slip out that he voted for Trump, and the other friend that heard that, he said, "Yo, my lady is Mexican. I'm gonna beat your ass." I'm like, no, wait. Hey, ho. You down with OPP? Yeah, you know me. I was just like, hey, let's take it easy. Hey, whoa. And then it got to the point where the one homie was like, hey, fuck you. You're against my lady and her family, and fuck you, I want to fight, blah, 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 good riddance, I never want to talk to you again. Like, that came out, and I was like, oh, that's not good. And then the other friend that's leaving started crying, and he's like, I didn't know Trump was gonna, have people deported. I didn't know, and he kept crying, and I was like, all right, brother. I was like, y'all need some space, so I'm just like trying to separate them, and then the other friend's like, fuck you, I'm gonna kill you, don't come over here, I'm gonna beat your ass. And then, I was like, oh my God. Yeah, hey, yeah. And I was like, hey, bro, don't go over there. Give him some space. Just leave him alone. And then he's just like, I'm sorry. And then, when he was saying that he was sorry and he crying, and I'm gently pulling him back. I'm just kind of holding him away from my other friend because my other friend is ready to murder him. I thought about the time that this friend that's going away, Pride Month, I'm posting all kinds of jokes, just jokes. And he messaged me calling me a groomer or some kind of bullshit that gay people as groomers or whatever, and you got to put a stop to that. And I'm like, dog, in the time that you've known me, in the 6 years you've known me, I said, when have I ever groomed somebody, a child, an adult? Nobody. The only thing I've groomed is my dogs because they got long curly hair. Okay, so I don't like where you're going with this thing, but he just would not listen. He kept insisting that gay people were groomers and they needed to be stopped, and whoopty fucking whoop, and just were going on about gay people, and pride is taking it too far. And I'm like, dog, if you my friend, in the 6 years, whenever I ever said, hey, I groom people, or I groom kids, or I convince kids that they should be gay, I have never, ever. And I was just like trying to give him examples. And it was just like he was so hypnotized by whatever video or rhetoric or a political ideology he was latched onto at the time. It kept insisting that I was a groomer. And then he blocked me on the internet. And I was like, well, damn, this is awkward because we're going to see each other in person. And you blocked me on the internet. Wow. I thought we was homies. So after that, I was just like, you know what? It really upset me because I was like, man, I have never done any of those things. And I think that it's weird that you would just assume because I'm gay that I'm some kind of groomer or something. And that really hurt my feelings. I didn't let it show, but it really hurt my feelings. I was like, you know what? I'm disappointed because, I thought I had been a shining example of my gayness, which is not at all. I don't talk about it. Unless people ask me, I don't talk about it. I don't say anything. I don't speak on it. I try to be respectful for everybody's beliefs. Okay. And for me to see him in person and for him to, I feel that way. I was like, well, damn. All right, cool. Whatever. So when I would see him in person, I would just say hello and I would say goodbye. I would just be there. I would keep it real short, real sweet. And then so we're at this event and he's crying. He's like, I'm sorry. I did this. I'm sorry I did that. And he's just like trying to basically turn his party into a confessional. I'm like, brother, please. We get it. Bro. You didn't know. You don't know Trump. You didn't know Trump was just going to start deporting people. You didn't know that. I don't blame you. I don't fault you responsible. You voted whoever you voted for because that's what worked for you. You're not a Mexican and you're not gay. So how would you have any issues with what's going on? Okay. You're not a foreigner. You're from America. Okay. So these are things that just make sense to me why you would vote for this person. So I just said, hey, bro, it's cool. Don't worry about it. I said, we're always going to be homies. I'll always have your back. Even though this motherfucker called me a groomer with no evidence at all, based on some bullshit joke I posted on Pride. This guy's like, you're a groomer. And I was like, dog, I don't have no kids following me. And if I do have kids following me, they're related to me. So they already know I'm gay. I haven't groomed them to do anything else. Okay. So I was just like, so Saturday, it just all kind of spoiled out. And I couldn't look at him. It just made me sad because I was just like, yo, my guy fell for it, man. He fell for it hard. And whatever rhetoric he saw about gay people or something, he just was like, he fell for it. And I was like, you couldn't even think to use an example of your friend that you know in real life versus some bullshit you saw online. And, most people would not be friends with this guy after that. But I said to myself, I was like, no, this man is lost and he gonna find his way. And I'm going to help him find his way. One way or another. I guess you could call that grooming, bitch. No, in all seriousness, I was just like, you know what? I can be mean back. But, I feel like somebody who feels this way, who's making these uneducated opinions, I think needs more kindness. So I made it a point to be extra kind to this guy. I made it a point every time I saw him. I was like, hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Hope all is well. Goodbye. And I just kept it real light. And then, for it to come to the end, he's like, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, Jen. I didn't mean it. I was like, all right, brother. It's cool, man. It's cool. Not the way I would want an apology, but if you feel like crying, if that helps you, if you're gonna cry, if that helps you, all right, cool. It doesn't make it more or less to me. I just need you to, if you really mean it, that's between you and God. But he's leaving and going on to make some serious life changes, and hopefully for the better, because his situation ain't the best right now. And so I think maybe leaving and starting over is a great thing. And maybe wherever he goes to next, that he'll think about, oh, I had a gay friend, Jen. She was pretty cool. She wasn't a groomer. She didn't flaunt any gay stuff in my face, other than the occasional joke on Instagram. Jen was pretty cool. That is a gay person that I know. So you can't go off in the world and be ignorant and be like, I don't know any gay people. I'm afraid of them. They groom us, bloopty fucking whoop. No, bitch, you do know a gay person. Your friend, Jen. And I'm not a groomer. I'm just a regular ass lady who happens to love gay ladies. Certain gay ladies, okay? Let me make that clear. And I'm just a regular ass person. I'm not a kid toucher. I'm not a pedo. I'm not a rapist. I'm not a sex offender. I'm not a thief. I'm just a regular ass law abiding citizen. Okay? And I feel like I'm trying to be the best shining example to some of my friends who don't know any gay people at all. And they just make weird ass assumptions like my homie did. And so it took his ass a long ass time to apologize to me, but I'm glad he did. Whether he meant it or not, that's for him and God to know, but I'll take it. I'll take it because, like I said, that really hurt my feelings for him to just assume some weird ass shit about me based on some weird ass shit he saw on the internet. Man, you got to try this. They're not a show sponsor, but this Recover 180, the best electrolyte drink on the market, man. Organic, 0 sugar, coconut water. Oh my God, it's so good. I mean, I know Tom Brady and Gronk endorse it, but God damn, it's good. It's like Body Armor, but better. I didn't think I'd ever say them words because I love Body Armor. But that Recover 180, whoo, doggy. I got a fridge full of that, and I just drank my last one. God, dog. It's the saddest part of my day when I run out. Let me see what else I got going on. So some sad stuff. Brother Rob Bass passed away. Man, can you believe this guy died of cancer? 54 years old. 54 years old, Rob Bass and DJ Easy Rock. Hit it! It takes two to make a thing go right. It takes two to make it all start. Man, this song fucking slaps, okay? How this man is not here on Earth is preposterous. Man, but I understand. Jesus needed a new DJ, and it was Rob Bass and DJ Easy Rock. Hit it! I wanna rock right now! Woo! Shit! Come on! How does... I get stupid! I mean, contagious! Contagious! I mean, this shit slaps so hard. I mean, how did we let this one slide? How did we not find a cure for cancer so we didn't lose Rob Bass? Come on. It takes two to make a thing go right. It ain't to make it outside. Damn. That makes me sad. That makes me sad. Rob Bass is gone. Man, it takes two. And then what about joy? Pump, 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 sunshine, rain, joy, and pain. Sunshine and pain. Not as good as It Takes Two, but up there for sure. Damn it, man. Fuck. Rob Bass is gone. Brother Rob Bass passed away. We also lost Brother Marc Johnson, skateboard legend. This was a weird one because I seen a bunch of people posting him, and I just thought, oh, it must be Mark's birthday. Or maybe he got some like lifetime achievement award because he's a badass, you know? And then my coworker told me that he actually passed away, and I went, oh my God, Jesus. This guy shopped at my work, yo. This is crazy. I'm glad I got to meet him and just share a couple of little things. You know, the first time I met him, I was like, I am so sorry, Mr. Johnson, but I was just playing skate, and I was using your character. I was like, oh my God, it is you. You are the Marc Johnson in the flesh. And he goes, wow, I appreciate that, man. That's so cool. You're playing my character. And I was like, oh my God, it's Marc motherfucking Johnson. He's here at my store buying Mrs. Meyer's laundry soap. Come on, man. He's like, I really love Mrs. Meyer's brand. And I was like, yes, this guy's fucking cool, man. God, dog. So just getting to chat with Marc Johnson for a couple of times, that was cool. That was like a pivotal moment in my life to be in the presence of such an incredible skater. So when I heard that he had passed, I was like, oh man, what could have possibly happened? Such a beautiful person, extraordinarily smart, talented. I mean, I've been watching that man since he had hair. He didn't have no hair when I met him. You know, but I'm like, damn it. I don't understand. But wherever you are, Rob Bass and Marc Johnson, crossing the Rainbow Bridge, you know, thank you so much for your contributions to the earth because you made so many people happy. You know, Rob Bass, you play It Takes Two. Everybody's going to go nuts, man. You put on Marc Johnson, any of his skateboard parts, they are just fantastic. What else do I have to tell you about? All right, I should probably end this show. It is late. Let me give you my UFC picks. And we'll get the fuck up out of here, man. I've talked enough about pride. It is time to go and party in the streets and experience pride yourselves. All right, here are my UFC picks. I have Ariane Canlonosi, Julissa Chavez, Jordan Levitt, Jordan the Monkey King Levitt, Priscilla Cachoeira, Bruno Silva, John Yamis, Alessandro Costa, Iwo Baraniski, Santiago Luna, Tom Nolan, Brendan Allen, Gabriel Bonfim. Those are my motherfucking UFC picks. Bet with me, bet against me. Who cares? Let's watch some fucking fights. Yeah! All right, friends. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe to Rambo Radio. RamboRadio.com. Buy some merch. There's some t-shirts. There's some mugs. If you don't have any monies, you poll just like me. Then subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's free. You don't even have to watch. Just subscribe. You don't have to watch a single video. I understand. It's terrible what's going on over there. But if you are interested, I do post videos from time to time. Out and about in the world, experiencing things. And I hope that somebody will enjoy watching them. That is going to do it for me, folks. I will talk to y'all next week. But until next time, this is Rambo Radio. I'm out. Peace.